так сказать, он не в особе.
Hey guys, and welcome to the stream. My name is Green Zero, and I appreciate your patience there. Normally we jump straight into things, but I am testing out a new setup. I'm trying to do the multi-streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube. So YouTube is working just fine. I had to adjust a few bits and pieces to get it going, but it seems to be okay so far. Twitch has a little bit of an issue. Hopefully that gets fixed up quite quickly. I think I may have fixed it. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't look like I have fixed it. I'll have to look further into that later on. For some reason it shows live on Twitch, but there is an error. I think it might have to do with my bitrate or something along those lines. Some more settings that need to be adjusted there. So unfortunately it looks like Twitch isn't going to work for this particular multi-stream, and I'm keen to get into it. But I will look further into this to get this one fixed up. Really doesn't want to have a good time with that, does it? Still just erroring out, unfortunately. It probably requires me to restart the stream to have some of those settings take effect, so I'm just going to end the Twitch stream there. Oh great, I can't turn it off. Alright, apparently I can't turn it off. Okay, that's fine. If you're watching from Twitch, obviously you're going to see a black screen, but I will do my best to fix that later on. Here is the new setup. Well, it's basically the same setup, but it's just in OBS instead of Streamlabs. Because the multi-streaming is free in where am I, in the center? That's the center. Okay, multi-streaming is free in OBS with a plugin which I've got. But yeah, for some reason, I can't get Twitch to work properly, and there should be a few settings I can adjust to fix that. But for the time being, we're going to have to just skip over that one. Let me just have one more crack at it. I really don't want to restart the stream. Oh, it's working. It probably requires me to restart the stream to have some of it. It's working, boys and girls. I fixed it. There you go. It just took a little while. Okay, looks like the bitrate did take an effect. So it is working on stream on Twitch now. Oh no, I just turned it off. Now it turns off. Okay, I'm going to turn it back on. And hopefully that works. If you're watching from, well, if you're watching from Twitch, you're not going to hear any of this, but you're going to hear me. Let me go in. Okay. Okay, we have a Rising League game again, boys and girls. Let me check the audio. Okay, multi-streaming is free in OBS with a plugin which I've got again. That's good. Hopefully the music isn't too loud there. I'm pretty sure the music should be... It's down to 2%. But yeah, this is a Rising League game. MapleReaper versus CheeksMcGee. So again, just expect to see Rising League level gameplay here. Didn't even check the color. So in the top north side, playing as Nod, it's MapleReaper. And playing in the bottom right, it is CheeksMcGee. He's actually got a really long name, CheeksMcGillicuddy, McGee, whatever, but I can't put that on the scoreboard, so he's been abbreviated. Let me just do a quick check. Alright, so MapleReaper is bottom of the ladder. He's only played 2 matches. CheeksMcGee is also he's in 8th position versus 10th. Neither of these players have had a victory. They have a pretty similar win rate though, so it should be pretty even, all things being equal. Let me just have a look here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if the music's too loud, just let me know, but it should be fine. I got the chat open so I can see everything here as well. But yeah, it looks like I fixed the multi-streaming issue. Hopefully it's working on Twitch right now. Again, I don't want to check again, but it did seem fine. Cheeks is decent in Rising League player. He likes to play Scrin. I don't know about Maple. Again, it's 8th versus 10th at the moment. So neither of these guys have a series win, but they've only played a couple of matches. If we look at their win rate, it hovers about 30% in actual games. So yeah. We haven't seen much of these players, but we've seen enough to probably know it's going to be pretty... I don't think it'll be pretty even. I was going to cast Blazer and Sice, but I think that would have been a very heavy walkover. I think Blazer would have 4-0'd him quite quickly. I think Blazer next season is going to have to go into Contenders League. I don't think you could have him in whatchamacallit, in Rising League anymore after this. I mean, he has lost a match. Everything seems to be running... not too bad so far. There was a little bit of a glitch there. Seems to have sorted itself out. Yeah, everything seems to be running smooth now. So again, it is going to be USA versus Canada. And again, this is Rising League gameplay, and unfortunately, both sides, they're not doing a very good job of killing each other. you can't just A-move, yeah, you've got to... Oh my god, okay. Alright, there you go. So he ends up dying anyway, but to the scout he didn't see coming. Random disintegrator squads here. Okay, we don't have a proper economy set up, so this is very, very low tier Rising League. This is what the Rising League is for, and the reason why I'm casting this is because there's just nothing else to cast. There's nothing else to cast. No one is online. Well, there's actually a lot of people online, but they're just not playing. I've had to really rattle the cage with a couple of players. I'm like, hey, you're on the server right now playing 4v4 with like 6 people you need to play. Why are you not playing league games? So I've sort of had to hustle people along a little bit there. Say, hey, you should be playing your games above other games. Some bikes coming in. Looks like MapleReaper wants to get things going. He's going to get around the disintegrator squads with this random portal. One of the bikes is going to go back and just get destroyed for some reason, so I'm not sure why he ordered that one back. The other 2 bikes are going to make their way. He pulls all the harvesters, every single one of them. I mean, realistically, he doesn't need to pull any harvesters there for just 2 bikes, especially when he's got 2 seeker tanks here. He does get them back to work, but he forgot about one. It's a little bit hidden. It kind of blends in with the refinery, doesn't it, when it's sitting right there? It looks like a piece of the refinery. And CheeksMcGee, he has forgotten clean about that harvester, and I don't think he's going to notice, right? It's pretty difficult to notice there, especially if you're moving the screen around at a certain speed. Oh, it moved then. It moved out the way, so maybe he's going to spot that later on. MapleReaper's got his economy together a bit more. A little bit glitchy there. Going to move to the expansion. The connection for these guys should be perfectly fine. I mean, it's we've got a direct line to America and Canada here in Australia, so tend to find that I can even get yellow con with these guys. Going to be moving to the expansion now. He's going to be moving down the ramp, which is not necessary. And look, MapleReaper has the right idea. So MapleReaper looking like he's going to be a little bit ahead here in terms of his build and his coordination. He's got 5. No, he's got 5 and 2. I mean, Cheeks is 5 and 2. He actually got the harvester back to work, which is quite nice. I like that. He has moved to the low ground. Again, not necessary. You can just crawl down here, especially since, I mean, he's against an odd, so he's got to watch out for clicks, but you can put a ref here and then a nerve center and then another ref that should be far enough apart. Going to be a little bit of engagement in the middle, and you're going to see these types of wacky engagements with these guys here. A lot of militant squads. He's actually built militants to try to counter, I know, these few disintegrator squads. Battle marker here. Seeker runs through the main base. He's going to see just some harvesters. He should be able to dispatch that Seeker relatively easily there. It is a little bit glitchy. Any issues with the audio, guys, just let me know, and I will suss that out as soon as I can. Blue tip field is now being harvested by Maple. That's why he's called Maple. He's from Canada, and they have maple syrup. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Fight in the center here now. Looks like it's going to be a straight up stand-up fight. And most of the time it is a stand-up fight in Rising League because they just don't have the skill or the micro to flank or to do special strategies. It's going to be a stand-up fight where they just have their armies engaged. That Buzzer Swarm did a lot of damage. These last few militant squads not able to kill those buzzers. Some of them actually made it all the way through. But he's going to be able to kill some of these disintegrators. The militant squads actually have more DPS than a rifleman squad, a GDI rifle squad, so they're actually better at killing these units. The reason why they don't win against GDI rifles is because they have more members. They actually have more health and more damage than a rifleman squad, and they still lose because that health is spread amongst 9 members instead of 6. And of course, once they start losing members, their DPS starts to plummet and it snowballs and they lose. But look at this, CheeksMcGee going to clean that up nicely there. He's going to take him out, so MapleReaper is forced back. He is harvesting his blue tip. He's got his tier 2. He's not going for dozers. He's going to be counter-attacked. Single Scorpion. Unfortunately, these Scorpions are rallied down here and they are going to get picked off. That Scorpion tank is dead. The other one got away. He's actually going to turn around and come back. Doesn't have any infantry upgrades though, so he doesn't have a shrine, does he? No, he's got no shrine, so I mean, in a Rising League, I wouldn't mind seeing infantry because it can be difficult for some players to counter man spam. Because man spam is very easy to use, obviously. You just attack move it and it does its thing, but pros, of course, will try to pigeonhole it and corner it and take it out. But look at this, a heroic disintegrator squad. MapleReaper's actually in trouble. He's going to lose his war factory. These disintegrators with the ranks on them actually do a lot of damage because the DPS of disintegrators is really high. And these Scorpion tanks not even attempting to crush. I mean, they don't have dozer blades, but at least they can try to take some out. Shredder turret comes down. He's got an elite squad there as well. He's going to try to take out the Shredder turret. He's going to get the Shredder turret. He's got a lightning spike here. MapleReaper not able to defend this attack. He's just having a lot of trouble. And look at this. Harvester's being completely destroyed here. This economy is being shut down. A single harvester remains, but he's going to get spotted by the Seeker tanks and then the Disintegrator squads. Oh my god, not pulling anything off the line. MapleReaper having a hard time. More ranks on the Disintegrator. He still has the Heroic squad. He's got two Heroic squads there. And that other squad, I believe, has a lot of... It's got all but one of its members. Yeah, look at that. So this is really hard for him. He's not going to be able to hold this position, I don't think. He's going to lose it. His expansion is now under attack. He burnt all his blue Tiberium. He got another War Factory down, so he's trying to make something happen here. He got a Black Hand squad. Not sure where that's going. But it looks like Cheeks is not going to stop. He's going to keep going. He's going to go for the tier 2. I mean, he could just try to get the MCV at this point here. He has lost a lot of his Disintegrators, so Maple has managed to clean that up, probably with some Shredder turrets and more militant squads there. He's going to pull these forces across. The only thing is CheeksMcGee has not set up an economy. If this is a refinery, he needs to place it right now. Let's keep an eye on this fight over here. We have a laser turret coming down. That's definitely going to help out, especially against these gun walkers. Couple of Scorpion tanks coming out. He needs to be able to dispatch the Disintegrators. He's got militants, and look, if it's just purely building militants out of the barracks, I mean, it's cost effective, right? They're only $200. It's actually cheaper than drafting literally anything. Like, it's cheaper than even drafting a power plant, so I mean, you might as well, right? But he's going to hold. He's going to hold most of it. Has he got one harvester? He's got 2 harvesters left, so he's held with 2 harvesters. I'm not sure what that structure was that he was holding. He got a tech center. Okay, he's got a random photon cannon. He's got a tripod coming. I mean, he needs to set up more of an economy right now. He's going for something. This better be a refinery. No, it's a stasis chamber. Oh, he's floating 6.5k. So, and this is the thing. He might think because he's floating so much money, he doesn't need to build any economy. But you got to watch out. That 6 grand, once that flatlines, he might be in a world of pain here. But yeah, interesting fight so far. These guys are really just keeping us entertained, and that's what you want, right? Tries to EMP the MCV, but of course it has the emergency generator. He can just re-EMP it again. Phase field comes down, and he's going to go for the crush. He's got a phase on the Gunwalker as well. And look at that, MapleReaper's just going to back off. He could just destroy the MCV right now. He's got a second tripod. That's going to give him the DPS he needs to gradually focus that down. Meanwhile, this is just keeping him busy. The phase units, there's not much he can do about that. MCV will be destroyed, and it's not looking good for MapleReaper. I thought he was putting his build together just better. Oh, he crushes a harvester. He's only got 2 harvesters and now 1, and Maple sees the writing on the wall. He's going to GG out. I mean, yeah, there's a third tripod there now. I guess it really just wasn't going to happen with just 1 harvester. As much as Cheeks ignored his economy, I actually see Cheeks was long-range mining from the middle. There's a lot of Tiberium missing off the middle field, so Cheeks was able to get a fair bit there, yeah. Only about 4 grand more, but the kill-death ratio tells you a story. I mean, there was a lot of infantry on MapleReaper's side, but still, I thought MapleReaper's build was more structured, but when it came down to it, CheeksMcGee just too aggressive, and Maple not able to handle it. CheeksMcGee will take a 1-0 lead in the series. Let's go ahead and update that scoreboard. No one's complaining about any of the audio, so I'm assuming everything is good. I spent quite a bit of time setting up all the new settings for this, so it should be fine. Let me just do an audio check since Hopesen's not doing one for me. Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Let's have a look at the... I mean, I've got to have a Twitch stream up just to read the Twitch chat as well. I don't really want to do that. A lot of Tiberium missing off the middle field, so... yeah, it's working on Twitch. I don't even think anyone's watching on Twitch, are they? Oh, June Tiger. Why doesn't it say how many people are watching? I guess no one knows about it, yeah. I'm not going to keep an eye on Twitch chat. I'm just going to keep an eye on YouTube chat because that's where I tend to hang out. I mean, June Tiger should just be on the main chat anyway. What's that? What's going on? I got an email. No, I don't want Telstra Plus. He's going to switch GDI. I'll just wait for the game to start before I update the scoreboard because I want to... to make a move. Wish I could get the controls down. MapleReaper may be having a bit of trouble with that. Audio sounds fine. Thanks a lot, Alex. It's always been full caps for 0, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. So we're going to just update the scoreboard real quick. Because MapleReaper is switching it up to GDI. There we go. So starting on the north side, he won game 1. It's going to be CheeksMcGillicuddy. And on the south side, switching to GDI, it's going to be MapleReaper. He is there to reap all the maple syrup. I was on holidays a few weeks back in Tasmania, and I went to this one place, and I got Canadian hotcakes, which is basically pancakes, but they put the bacon in there as well, because they have bacon on it, and they put a fried egg on the top, and they give you maple syrup. Oh my god. That was so good. It was the best thing ever. I am a big fan of maple syrup. I also like waffles. I think everyone likes waffles. Grey Zero. There is a way to have the chats combined. Yeah, I'll have to have a look into that as well. Again, it looks like I've got the multi-streaming working, guys, so it is on Twitch as well. I mean, I know there's a lot of people subscribed on Twitch, but I can't read the Twitch chat right now. But I will look into the combined chat, if that's something that can be done. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'm not sure if it can be done, but if it can be done, I will. Because I know a lot of people are going to be writing stuff on Twitch and not on YouTube. Again, I just prefer to have everything on YouTube because it's all on my channel in one spot, right? But again, Twitch does reach a broader audience. Not that I'm in it for fame or anything, but I just know that a lot of people have specifically requested to have Twitch streaming preferred over YouTube, so might as well do both. Oh, look at that. Gets all 3 Rifleman squads very quickly. I'm not sure why MapleReaper sent them all there. I mean, he knows he's against Scrin, right? So that was a little bit silly, and it's just the end of his entire scouting party. So, and look at that, he's going to have nothing as soon as this fog recedes. He's going to have absolutely 0 coverage. What's he doing? Is he worried about disintegrators? CheeksMcGee can't see much. I mean, he can see a lot more than what MapleReaper can. He's still got his scouts alive. I'm not sure what the APCs are for. Maybe he's worried about disintegrators, but this is not a strong opening. Especially if he didn't actually go disintegrators, because CheeksMcGee, he's got double ref, he's got 4 harvesters, and we're only looking at 1 refinery here. He's trying to get his second refinery down right now, but this is really just nerfing his starting economy. I mean, and the thing is, if there was going to be disintegrators, he would have seen them by now. He probably wouldn't have built a gunwalker either if he's gone disintegrators. He's going to shoot at the gunwalker. Eventually he'll kill it with the APCs, but it'll take a little while. Second ref comes down, so I mean, if this is a harvester, he might not be in too bad a condition. CheeksMcGee already has his 5 and 2. He's expanding. Only 1 APC, not really sufficient, I guess, to finish off. Might want to power down this watchtower, so he gets his 5th harvester out. So, I mean, he's not too far behind, I guess. And this is a Rising League match, so anything can happen. Let's just whip that around. You sure do like waffling. Go to school, dude. Go to school, buddy. Yeah, if there is anything else to cast after this, I will cast as well. Hopefully there's a Challenger League match today or something, because I tell you what, there's players online, they're just not playing. Actually puts the lightning spike down, forces the APC back. I like the fact he didn't just let it die. That's good. A couple of Seekers sitting in the middle, but again, it's obviously a support power that costs money as well, so I guess that kind of works out for him. Cheeks does not have an expansion down yet. He's going Devour Tank, so he went for a tier 2. He's going for shields as well. Meanwhile, we have, MapleReaper just... is he trying to get out a refinery? I'm more inclined to look and see what they're building. In a pro match or a Challenger League match, it's not as important to see what they're building. Look at this, invisible refinery. There you go. It's obviously a little glitch with the observer there. Just Master Leaf. Leaf mod. Leaf mod, let's play Master Leaf. The Master Leaf bashing has started early, boys. Pred's coming out now, Pred APC with infantry. He likes to build his low tier, like, Rifleman squad, militant squads, doesn't he? I was thinking about this against Trevor instead of just trying to go lots of sniper teams. Maybe just pump out a bunch of compo armor rifles, and that would just really cause problems, right? I mean, they're going to die pretty quick to gunwalkers, but if they got compo armor, they'll be able to draw enough fire. And if you have Preds mixed in, yeah, Pred rifle, guys, that's going to be the anti-traveler thing. Maybe with a couple of snipers, because he'll have an armory, right? It's going to be a dev push, and you know what? Unless MapleReaper can control this properly, I think he'll die to it. Cheeks has a refinery down at least this time on his expansion. He's going to come in. There's a tier 2, so I guess maybe he's going to go up to an airfield. He could definitely use some Orcus, but these tanks need to reposition. MapleReaper just not in the best position. He's going to get hit with these devs, so I was thinking this was going to be a bit more even, and game 1 looked okay. Like, it looked like it could be pretty even, but Maple just wasn't able to control that well. CheeksMcGee better on that, and there's the Buzzer Swarm. He's going to buzz it down. He's going to run through the infantry, and he does get most of the infantry. A little bit does survive. It's just a few rifle squads, though. Now, the rifle squads will draw the beam fire, so he needs to make sure he shoots it. Yeah, the Harvester. Corrupt is nice work from Cheeks. He cuts them off to kill the infantry, and now he's free to attack this. The dev tanks are coming. He's used most of his charge. He might want to back it up a little bit, maybe get some charge on the dev tanks. Not going to get the MCV, way too much health. He's going to pull back now, but again, he doesn't have any charge on the devs. Oh my god, he reverse moves into the enemy. That was almost a disaster there. Does manage to fix it. He's going to have to go back to the blue tip field. He can charge off the blue tip field. How many rounds going this season? Yeah. I have played 4 matches. Bart Jones recently dropped out of the league, so that does reduce my remaining games to, I think I've got like 5 left, or 6. I'm trying to play another one today. That'll put me at the halfway point, but currently, if you look at the ladder, I'm 2-2, so I have made a better showing of it this season, and I definitely feel like I'm playing a bit better now that I've played the game a lot more. So yeah, improving a little bit there. So hopefully I can retain competitiveness and things like that. Charges the dev tanks up. We'll focus on this game so far. Oh, he switches targets. He needs to finish that dev tank off. 2 Shadow tanks coming. That could be nasty. The dev tanks really need to reverse move here. Yeah, because they can't sit in that Shatter of Fire. They need to pull back. And look at that. Cheeks has actually got an Annihilator tripod here. Shatter. I'm not sure if that last shot did hit the dev tank. Yeah, he's going to watch out. That's going to be a dead gun walk for sure. He likes to just push these units forward. It's going to be a single tripod. Dev tanks need to come back and help out. That tripod, I'm not sure if he's got enough guns in the tank to actually destroy everything. Actually, I think he's going to do it with the help of the dev tanks as well. They're all going to be destroyed. Tripod still has enough health on it. Could get the Corrupt to healing on the tripod. Yeah, look at that. He's going to turn around and do that. That's very nice from a Rising League player, by the way. He's going to continue to attack these harvesters. A Mammoth tank is coming. Railguns. This is Railguns. You know, maybe he can try to make a stand. But the problem is his harvesters are being attacked and he's not pulling them off the line. Mammoth tank is attacking the tripod, but the Corruptor is healing it. He needs to just quickly take out the Corruptor, I think, because it's so low on health. I'm not sure if he can focus this down. Actually, he should be able to focus it down in time. But meanwhile, he just phases it. He needs to get rid of the dev tanks. His harvesters are just getting popped like balloons. These dev tanks are both veteran and they're just both getting everything. The Mammoth tank is still shooting at a phased unit. That's the other Mammoth tank's going to shoot at the phased unit. He pulls his harvesters back finally, but he pulls them back just to get crushed. No, he does move them in time. Again, the Mammoth tanks need to shoot at the dev tanks. They need to get their guns around. He should be able to get one of them. Oh, he splits his fire. Still manages to get one. The other one is going to get away. That Mammoth tank almost dead. Needs to get back to the Reclamator Hub for some repairs. But, I mean, look at this. MapleReaper is scattered. Those are his last 2 harvesters. He's just got no income. He can't complete railguns. Oh, he did manage to get that tripod, though. He can't complete railguns. Yeah, look at that. He's going to do a big sell. And unfortunately, he just crushed that husk. He really badly needed that husk too. I mean, if we look on the other side here, we can see that Cheeks has not got a second refinery, but he has moved his harvesters at least. So some economy is better than none. Oh my god, okay. He's not getting the Marv out. He has to build harvesters because he lost them. He got a Sonic emitter down. You know, if he focuses down, there's 3 more tripods coming in. This is not going to work out. I mean, if they get stuck in the crossfire, I don't know. Is he going to pull back? Surely he doesn't want to pull back. Zone Trooper squad comes out. I mean, that's actually going to help him out a little bit here. There's nothing to stop this Zone Trooper squad, but it's just one squad. Actually going to get focused down by the tripods. Tripods are terrible versus Zone Troopers, but they're actually going to make that work just because there's only one squad there. Going to cause these Mammoth tanks to run back. But, I mean, that does leave the field wide open. Yeah, look, these forces here are going to clean up. They're going to destroy everything. The Sonic emitter might fall very shortly. Those tripods are lined up, so they are taking extra damage, but it doesn't matter. The Sonic emitter will fall. CheeksMcGee is closing in from multiple directions here. He's going to back off here, running these Mammoth tanks around. Somehow these 2 Mammoth tanks are still alive, just driving around, desperately trying to cut everything off. But I think it's going to be it's going to be futile. He's going to start losing the main base. His tripods here are going to start destroying everything. Cheeks still does not have a second refinery. I think he's working on one now. These guys, I mean, MapleReaper again is better with the build, the macro, but he's not good with the micro. I mean, most people aren't good with the micro. It's a fire sale, and that's going to be the end of it. The 2 Mammoth tanks were not even destroyed, right? They actually Well, they were destroyed because he quit, but you know. Cry Tiger. I haven't posted any of my FPV because I was concerned that it would be pretty poor. You know, I was like, oh, no one wants to watch it. Like, you saw the Bike Rush series, right? It was pretty bad. And I'm like, I want to wait till I get a bit better before I do that again. I have got some recordings I could post, I guess. But I just chosen not to do so just yet. And I'm going to focus on casting as well. 17,000 in favor of CheeksMcGee. Look at that. Yeah, CheeksMcGee, very aggressive, and he's more focused on his units than his base, his macro. And that's actually working out fine because Maple, yes, Maple's build is pretty good. His starting build wasn't too good that game, but he's able to put together his tech, his economy, but he's just not able to control that well. These guys need to realize they haven't opened a spot for me. There we go. So CheeksMcGee looking pretty good. If MapleReaper can't get his control together, we could be looking at a 4-0 here. I thought this wouldn't be. I thought the Blazer Size would be a pretty quick 4-0, but this one here is turning out to be somewhat of a 4-0 as well. MB, what's MB? Let's keep it going. I don't want too much time between games. Poster series. You know what? And Dune's going to hate this. It's the only series I didn't record. Yeah. I'm just like, nah, I won't record that. Normally I record everything, but sometimes I'm just like, nah, screw it, we'll just go play it. And it turns out it was just this nuts game. Well, it wasn't nuts. It was a... Wait, do I have the recordings? Maybe it was on. I can never remember. I have to go check. I don't think I recorded it, though. I recorded Cyber, and then I'm just like, I didn't want to record anymore after that. Yeah. The gains versus Bike were pretty terrible. Yep. What did MapleReaper get? He got Reaper 17. Oh, that's interesting. I actually have to use the Reaper 17. Oh my god, do I even have one? It's been that long. There we go. So starting on the east side, it's going to be CheeksMcGee. He holds a 2-0 lead. And over on the left side, playing as Reaper 17, it's going to be MapleReaper. MapleReaper 17. I don't like this map. I would have vetoed this map. I think this is a pretty crummy map. I mean, you got these little tiny little green fields and a field back there, and it just becomes it's just here every single game. It's just here. And then if you're playing a NOD or something, they'll send like stealth tanks around that you can never ever stop because everything's focused up here. So, yeah. But these are both screen players, so we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, is he going to cut that off? Oh, CheeksMcGee, he gets the assimilator. And I'm pushing buttons all over the place. Oh man, that's not a good start. That is not a good start for MapleReaper. And he just ran a big circle around him as well. That was just silly. You just need to escort and cover it. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Oh, I do curse sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I love new maps. I love new maps and playing on a huge map variety. I've always been that throughout all of time. What I don't like is broken maps being put into map pools because it's like, it's a broken map. It's awkward gameplay. It's horrendous games. It's not VOD worthy. No one likes playing them. And it's biased towards certain factions. Like, I remember that tournament a few years ago where we had like 3 maps which you could not beat Scrin on. It was just Scrin would win so easily on all those maps. And it's like, you can't put maps like that in the map pool. This is one of those maps where it just has awkward games. It's just an awkward mess. And I don't think anyone really enjoys playing it. I'm not sure if it's broken towards any one faction. Yeah, but I like new maps. What's a new map that I love? There are a few. I actually don't mind Hot Sands. It's more of a 2v2 map though. It's got issues with Tiberians, but there is. I'll have a look at the map pool after this game here. But there are quite a number of maps that I actually don't mind at all. Is he trying to escort another assimilator? No, he didn't even attempt it. He's only got 2 harvesters. Oh my god, what is Cheeks doing? He's got 3 harvesters. I think he's going to put his second refinery over here. What are these guys do? Why are they in such an awkward position? No, he's going to put a... I mean, Biocrush is one of those guys. I think he says just 1 ref. Because look at the field. It's not a medium-sized field. It's a small field, right? 1 ref is usually sufficient. The ASAT Defense Center here. Not particularly useful. I mean, if you do have the middle, I guess you might as well get it if you've got build radius. Then you can see like super fast, so you can use artillery and stuff like that. Yeah, but you gotta remember, Scrin can just plant here and go up the hill, or fly up the hill or whatnot, and gets awkward. So yeah, Reaper 17, he's up to 4 harvesters. Not sure what he's working on. CheeksMcGee has a tier 2 down now as well. Not going for the blue tib, you can just long range the blue tib on this map. I mean, most maps you can long range the blue tib. What defines broken in case of Scrin? So there's maps where there's really only 2 ways to attack, and they're both very easy to cover because they're both close to each other, and you can just milk the hexapod over and over and over again. Yeah. People know what I'm talking about, like the one with the tower, Threshold Tower. It's really hard to beat Scrin on that map. They can also abuse a lot of their bloody wormhole, things like that. There's not enough room for Nod to maneuver and stuff like that, and GDI gets funneled as well, so it just favors Scrin. You got to remember, Scrin will always get more Tiberium, so if you get into a stalemate situation, the Scrin player is just going to keep cranking economy while you run out of economy, and then they're going to have an army like, you know, 2 or 3 times larger than yours, and it's just GG. There are some maps that have elevation and things like that where certain players know you can shoot over and kill engineers at spikes and stuff like that. And it's like, it's just a broken map, right? When you can snipe the other guy's engineer. Or someone knows that if you move your MCV to a certain location where the elevation is, it's impossible to kill and you just win with a base push. So yeah, it's hard to explain without watching those games, but it happens. But anyway, Shields is done for McGee. He's not actually going to win against Shard Walkers though. Eventually the Shard Walkers will just win if he just pulls back the damage ones there, yeah. He's got a lot of Shard Walkers, okay. Almost too many Shard Walkers there, because you got to remember, these guys probably don't realize it, but this game is probably going to come down to tripods, you know, and the Reaper players' tripods are simply superior, so I think Cheeks needs to do something. He's got the Mastermind, he's got the Devastators, he needs to use those to his advantage. Did he get the... Oh, he got both spikes, he got the other spike. Reaper is favorable to vanilla Scrin. Yeah, it depends on the map, right? Because Reaper, yeah, their ground army is just superior. Scrin, I think, need to be more aggressive versus Reaper, because it's like you need to be able to damage them. You need to be able to slow them down. You do have the Mastermind for mind control. You do have the Devastator warships for sieging. You got to use your support power as well. But yeah, once they get Reaper tripods, that can be very tricky if they get a lot of those, because your tripods won't beat them. Like, your tripods won't beat them at all. Traveler's a different story. Traveler is great versus Reaper because of the Cultist. Look at this. He's actually... MapleReaper might be okay. He should be able to get that tripod realistically if he just focuses a bit, or at least for... There's actually a dev tank here, so no charge. He should just focus it right now. He's far away enough that he can kill it now. Surprisingly, yeah, Shardwalkers can shoot and retreat sometimes. Yeah, he's going to get it. There's the phase. This is actually fine because he's forced the phase out. Now he can retreat, and yeah, he's going to retreat. That's nice. I like that. He's building dev tanks. They do get conversion reserves, so they are still good for Reaper. A few Gunwalkers over there. He doesn't have a tier 3, yeah. He actually needs to expand. He's almost cleaned his economy up. There's the tier 3. We're going to go for upgrades. No upgrades. Okay, I would at least like to see conversion reserves. You obviously cheaper force fields. Half price force fields. That's really quite good. Oh, look at this. These Gunwalkers come in and they're going to find these dev tanks. MapleReaper, though, not charging his dev tanks. He's actually going to let that Gunwalker get away. CheeksMcGee has his own tripods out. That tripod is almost dead. He needs to pull that back, yeah. I would not destroy that spike. I mean, he needs to expand there, and he can just capture it. Look at this. He's actually moved. You don't need to move your drone ship here. You're going to build a refinery. The blue tip's going to be gone by the time you put the refinery down. He should have moved to the other expansion. But nonetheless, this is a Rising League game, and it's entertaining. These guys aren't just sitting around doing nothing. They are engaging each other. They are making plays. So that's what you want to see, right? You want to see these guys being active on the map, especially if you've got units just sitting around at home while the other guy's sitting around at home does nothing. There is a Reaper tripod out. 0 upgrades. I mean, you really want to get the upgrades. You want to get conversion reserves, you want to get shields. Conversion reserves is huge as well. The dev tanks take advantage of that. It gives you double the charge, like, yeah, and that's just going to be able to mean you're going to power down the enemy force. Still hasn't repaired the tripod. Cheeks is looking okay. Yeah, again, he put a ref down there. Is he moving? He's not moving his drone ship. Maple needs to go, right? He's going for a hexapod. I don't even think it's worth it, right? The thing about hexapods in a screen mirror, it's like, there's so many tripods that as soon as you, if you teleport the hexapod in, it's just instantly EMP. You're just giving away a $5,000 unit, and it plus more because you've got to build the tier 4 war factory and garrison it as well. So the tier 4 war factory takes it to 8,000, and then if you have triple shock troopers in it, what's that? That's another 2,400. That's like $10,400 worth of stuff you just threw away. You could just get like 3 or 4 more tripods, and that would be way better. If the hexapod base has to fight with the tripods in a line, you can't run it forward. Otherwise, you're just going to get EMP'd. How do we play online in 2026? You go to cnconline.com and you make an account and you download the software from there. You need command posts as well. There are videos made, like Cybet and Marseille have made videos on how to do everything. It's pretty easy, right? You only need the basics to get going, and then if you want anything more advanced, you can get that later on. Takes out the other spike. MapleReaper's still not making a move. He's still trying to go for a hexapod. I just don't think this is going to work right. He is at least charging his units. I mean, we've got 5 tripods. He only partially repaired that tripod. It's not actually close enough. And he's going for mechapeds. I'm not sure what the mechapeds is supposed to achieve. I guess maybe he's going to go around the back, but there's no economy. And he's finally moving his drone ship. CheeksMcGee, on the other hand, is not moving his drone ship. He's just keeping it in place, and yeah, things just slowing down a little bit, just camping this field, still not charging these guys. I would like to see him charge them. He's finally getting an upgrade. What is it? It's blue shard! Why are you getting that? Oh, I'm doing a buy crush right now. I mean, he's got shard walkers, but what for? You don't need blue shard. Like, they're already super powerful. Unless you're against, like, mass blackhand or nod-man spam. You don't need it against another scrim player. Get conversion reserves. He actually got shields. I didn't notice that. Sorry, he got shields. Okay, that's good job. Yeah. Yeah, you got to look up. If you just look on YouTube how to play Command & Conquer Online, you'll find Cybet and Marseille's video, and they give you a step-by-step guide on how to play online. It's really easy. Like, it's not going to take you long. Look at that. Uses the detonate Tiberium ability. Did it actually do anything? Tiberium agitation, I don't think it did anything. And look at that. Actually destroys everything coming up the ramp. The hexapod is out. There's nothing garrisoned in it. Did he capture that? No, he hasn't captured it at all. So, I mean, MapleReaper might win here. He might win. Looks like CheeksMcGee is going to go around the left-hand side. But again, both these players, it's clear they don't know how to play this map. Where's the drone ship? It's in the center. He's going to try to capture the ASAP defenses center. No, sorry. He's just going for shock troopers. I guess this is to garrison the hexapod. I mean, these mechas are going to go around, but I mean, there's no tib here. I guess they can try and destroy something. He hasn't touched his blue tib. Hasn't touched his blue nummies? Okay. Alright. Antivirus. Oh yeah, if you're using command post, you have to be careful. Your antivirus will flag that. You just have to disable your antivirus for like 10 minutes while you install it and run it. It's not, command post is not a virus, okay? It's just the way it's made. Because it taps into your game files and your documents to get all your replays and your account and stuff like that. Oh, we got an engagement up here, so he's going to go in, and you know what? I think MapleReaper, with the help of the hexapod, unless the hexapod can be disabled, I don't think he's going to get this. Look, he just Q moved then, so the mechapeds are going to run back through the base head here. And we might be looking at a win for MapleReaper. I think he's going to win this game. He doesn't have conversion reserves. He's got fully upgraded shard walkers, so infantry is going to be basically useless. He's got shock troopers. Is he actually putting them in the hexapod? He's put 2 of them in the hexapod, and now he's going to come forward. And you know what? Without an EMP on the hexapod, it's just got too much health, right? He's just going to be able to focus these guys down. He's got no charge left on these units, but it just doesn't matter. It looks like CheeksMcGee is going to lose everything here. He's going to lose the big fight, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a fire sale. I mean, he's got these mechapedes, but it doesn't really matter, right? They're not going to win the game. He's going to run out of buildings before he can do anything with those mechapedes. I guess he's going to fight. Don't run your drone ship away. It's a fire sale. But this is the thing, like, yes, he's got 2 mechapedes. He's about to lose one of the mechapedes if this storm column can get it. Not quite. Maybe put the storm column here. But yeah, I mean, he's going to run the drone. I'm going to have a word with him about this, because if you stall out a game, I mean, I guess he thinks he can win with the mechapedes, and that's fair enough. I mean, MapleReaper's not doing anything about it. So as long as MapleReaper continues to do nothing about it, you know, maybe he can win with those. He's trying to go to the bone. Doesn't know where the buildings are. He's going to find a growth accelerator there. I'm not sure. He's got a defensive structure here. It is a storm column. He needs to focus the head, but he's probably not. He probably doesn't realize that's what you need to do. Oh, he got it. Okay, so 1 mechapede left. 1 mechapede left. There's nothing to stop this mechapede from destroying the rest of the base, though. But I mean, realistically, it's just going to be a game of keep away. MapleReaper has no clue that's up there.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, even if CheeksMcGee gets this, how's he supposed to get the drone ship? I mean, there's reactors here to power these storm columns, so he can essentially live indefinitely. Does Maple have enough to recover? Yeah, he's got enough to recover. He can actually build... He's actually going to move his drone ship. I don't think that's necessary at all. He can actually recover with a refinery. CheeksMcGee, how much money does he have?
Our base is under
He's got 4,500. He can actually recover as well. He didn't choose Scrin into Reaper. MapleReaper played random. Fire sale comes down. He's going to redeploy. I mean, he should be redeploying over here. It's way easier to defend this base because you have all the terrain. The mechapedes have to go up a ramp, or they have to come down this corridor. And you've got... Yeah, the field is backed onto defensive positions here. Oh, he's actually going to claim the husks. Well, that's even better, I guess. He's got to watch out. Oh, he might actually spot that. MapleReaper can see this. The question is, did he see it? It crossed his vision. Doesn't necessarily mean he saw it. Yeah. That's the thing, right? You don't want to go into that. He's actually almost got a heroic mechapede. You don't want to go into the tripod stand versus Reaper, because again, they'll win that. As Scrin, you got to use the hexapod, you got to use the mastermind, you got to use devastators, you can't sit around, I don't think, as Scrin as much. You got to be a bit more proactive. Because if the Reaper player sits around and gets that stuff, yeah. Scrin is better, yeah. Scrin is better in... I mean, Scrin versus Reaper is probably their hardest matchup, I'd have to say. Hasn't got a heroic mechapede just yet, but oh boy, he's got to be close, right? He built a gravity stabilizer. Did he mean to build that? Oh, he's just got enough. 1,500. Yeah, that's half a refinery. He's just got enough to... You remember, there's no spikes, right? So, and he's got no harvesters. Yeah, so he has to... And look at this. Cheeks is going to get around the map. No, he got hit by that storm column. I mean, the army is just sitting here idle. And this is what Bike Rush worries about. This is what I was worried about. You get into a situation where it just becomes... I'm going to get up and let my mum play for 20 minutes. And he moves the full army out. He could just leave a single tripod here. Like, he knows that Cheeks has no base, and he 100% knows he's got 1 mechapede and no base, so there's no reason to have the whole army sit here. He could just send 1 tripod here to guard. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Is this a Storm Rider? I guess he's building a Storm Rider so he can scout the map. Oh, he found the mechapede. But Cheeks is going to get down a refinery on blue tib. Oh my god, that's going to be so much money. He's going to get... So he's got the Storm Rider now, so he can go out and fly around. The problem is the mechapede actually has discs in it, so if he comes across the mechapede, that Storm Rider might be enough to get it to heroic. So the... Okay, so the hexapod, the Reaper hexapod can get blue shard. If the Ravagers are upgraded. No, what are you doing? No, what are you doing? Don't, no. He has discs in there, doesn't he? Does he not have discs? Oh, does he not have any discs? Maybe it was the other... No, he does. He's got some discs in there. All right, he must have just had it on hold fire stance or something. He's got to watch out, right? Oh, man, if this McApee goes heroic, and giving him a Storm Rider's $1,500 worth of experience, that's a lot of experience to give to the McApee. He needs one more shot coming. Don't fly back over there. Okay, he's going to fly away. But nonetheless, even damaging the Storm Rider is XP. Did he leave something behind? He's got so many harvesters here. There's actually nothing here. I mean, the McApee's going to come back around. He's going to fire at the head. Question mark, man. He doesn't know the base is in the bottom left. Where is his army? Oh my god, he's just running around in circles. This is what I was afraid of when I cast these guys. The first two games were great. This one was not bad up until the point where they're doing this. But when this materializes, they don't know what to do, and they just freeze and they just sit around. Yeah, he's rebuilding mecha segments. He fire sold. Yeah, the mecha's pretty low health. I mean, if he can kill this harvester, it's $1,600 worth of XP. The hexapod is here though. He found him. Okay, he's found his base, guys. It's not going to go for 600 more years. He found the base, and the army is closing in. This is it for CheeksMcGee. I mean, he stalled the game out for a while, but it's not going to be enough. He got a warp sphere down. He's probably got. He's going to try to take off the drone ship. He's got 3. He's not going to be able to build anything. He needs to not let that get away as well. Like, surely, if he lets the drone ship away a second time, actually lost a. Oh no, sorry, a gunwalker came out. Yeah, he knows it's there. He's going to attack it. He just needs to send the shard walkers there. He's got another Storm Rider. Where is the Mechapede? Is he going to get a heroic Mechapede though? I mean, maybe just staying in it for the heroic Mechapede. This could be a heroic. I don't know where the hexapod went. He Q moved across the map. Okay, he's going to get this hexapod. He's actually got so many different discs in it. He just got a heroic Mechapede. Look out. He's going to get the drone platform. Yeah, he is. Oh my god, this is so much damage. It's not going to matter though. The shard walkers have found the drone ship, and it's down and out. So bit of an exciting ending, but nonetheless, it is going to be a game to MapleReaper. 20-minute game. It could have ended after 10. Look at that flat line. I mean, it should have ended right there. Maybe it was probably the 12-minute mark, so another 7 minutes of playing keep away. MapleReaper's on the board. Let's check the Discord, see if anyone else is playing. Absolutely nothing happening in the Discord. Rising League B. Yeah, it looks like Sice and What's-His-Face are playing, but that's basically it. Everyone else is... There's just no one else here, really. There's people online. How come there's no chat? I have to configure that later. Let's have a look and see how Twitch is going. Where is it? Three people on Twitch, yeah. Everyone's on YouTube, guys. Yeah, 36. It's like MapleReaper's probably desktop right now. Again, I do want to cast like a Challenger or a Pro League or something, but just no one's playing right now. And I'm a bit disappointed, right? This week I thought, oh yeah, last week I got so many streams in. I did like 10 streams in 10 days, and now I've only done, like, this is the second stream this week, and I thought that there'd be more people to cast. And the thing is, I've been hustling in the Discord, and there's players there, they're like, yeah, we're here. They're just not playing. It's really frustrating, so had to hustle these guys up. So it's going to be Black Hand. So starting on the south side, it's going to be CheeksMcGee playing as Scrin. In the north side, playing as Black Hand. It's going to be MapleReaper. Now, just remember this is Rising League, so they can play any faction. There's no faction restrictions here. If Maple wants, I can play Maple in an hour. Well, I mean, this series might still go for an hour. I doubt it. We're up to game 4, so it's been moving pretty well, aside from that last game, which got stalled out. But yeah, I'm happy. Very entertaining games for Rising League. And aside from the last 7 minutes of that last game, no real stall. They're keeping things going. Look at this. CheeksMcGee being cheeky here with the buzzer, but it's not going to... Did he build? He actually built Cabal squads. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. He built Cabal squads from the barracks. He's hardcore, guys. He kept the barracks as well. Did he not draft anything? No, he didn't draft anything. No disintegrators. Yeah. He's got these guys caught in now. Did he put a booby trap down? No, he didn't put one down, guys. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I find that because of my YouTube channel, like 90% of people that watch are already here. But again, dual streaming is up on Twitch. I get only 3 viewers right now, so... again, the timing's probably bad, because right now these are all American and Canadian players, because we're awake, right? The Europeans are probably all asleep. Even though the Europeans, most of the European players are up at like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning and stuff like that, and I'm like, every day. But yeah, nonetheless, they're not here right now. They're sweeping. Do the players save replays for you? Well, if they have command post, they should auto-save. I haven't been saving them. I've asked CGF to update it so the observer gets auto-save, because right now auto-save only works if you're an actual player in the game. Even though this is live and I'm in the game right now, as an observer, the autosave won't work. It's best of 7. So it's not quite match point just yet. Oh, one Cabal unit got away. Might want to get rid of that. Yeah, he's going to take that out now. MapleReaper, where is your economy, buddy? I guess technically he's only a harvester behind. He built 2 Raider... He's really afraid of disintegrators, isn't he? He did this in the GDI game on Desert Fields. He built 2 APCs. He doesn't need that. He's got Shredder turrets, right? I mean, Shredder turrets are fantastic versus slow... Like, fast descents, okay, maybe you build a buggy or 2, but slow descents, you just don't need to build Raider buggies. Like, maybe just 1 if you're gonna, like, not 2. Not unless it's got like a ton of disintegrators. You can just drop a Shredder turret and they just shotgun blast down most of the disintegrators in one go. And then if they try to overrun the turret, you sell it and get a Cabal squad, and that just continues to put pain into them. Marco Tsukio has been around since the beginning. Tiberium Sun. Arashi played Tiberium Sun, yeah. I played all the Tiberium games, obviously, yeah. So expansion comes down. Actually, oh, I was going to say, for a second there, I thought it was actually expanding faster than Cheeks, but Cheeks is here. He's going to put a ref down, I'd imagine. He's only got 4 harvesters. We got 3. We got 5 harvesters, so actually Maple has now gone ahead on the harvester count. So Cheeks building some scattered forces here. Not sure that's going to work out for him. No, sorry, he does have 5 harvesters there. Maybe they were overlapping. Maybe he just built that. I don't know. I was not paying attention. Is he going to attack? He's going to come down and attack the spike. 1 Seeker tank. Not enough to be threatening. There is a Gunwalker and a 2nd Seeker tank here. Buggies will draw fire. Gets a Seeker. Nice work. Just going to back off. Has these Cabals still. Didn't take his garrison though. Guess he doesn't need to. Up to 34 viewers. Dev Tank's coming out now from Cheeks, so he's going for shields. He's done this every game where he's always gone for shields. He likes his attenuated force fields on his lower class units, and it does help out if you're doing a dev push, I guess, because 1, you're going to have the tier 2 for the devs, and then if you've got Gunwalkers or a couple of Gunwalkers or a couple of Seekers with shields on them, they can be really tricky to dislodge for Bike Buggy, because the shields absorb that initial shock of the Bike Buggy, right? It can absorb the initial rockets and gunfire, and then you've got to redo another volley to get him down. So Disintegrator Squad's going to be annoying. He's got Dev Tanks. No, I would love to see these Dev Tanks charged and pushing, because Dev Tanks will rip this to absolute pieces. They will absolutely just go straight through it. Yeah, I know I destroyed your name. I can't read your name. What is it? Marco Marco Supio. No, that's not right, is it? Alright, he's going to push without the dev tanks. I'm not sure why. Are they just for defense? Okay, he's going to charge them at least. But now he lost his buffering force. If the dev tanks were just firing behind this buffering force, he could have wiped out half of this by now. He's got to watch out, those dev tanks are overlapping. He's going to just one-shot those bikes. He needs to reverse move immediately. The Raider buggies aren't actually a threat here. He's going to focus the Scorp tanks, and I like it, but he could still just reverse move the dev tanks here. He's going to focus most of these guys down. He's going to lose one dev tank, but you know what? The DPS of the Blackhand force is diminishing, and the Raider buggies again, he wasn't targeting them. The Raider buggies do nothing there. They're basically there to draw fire, and CheeksMcGee wasn't taking the bait. He was focusing the Scorp, so yeah, those Raider buggies, most of them get away, but of course, a lot of Scorp tanks did not come home from that fight, so, and only one dev tank fell. Tripods are out now as well. Got a ref there. He's getting blue Tiberium. This is great for Cheeks. He's going to be able to get a second ref down. Maple needs a second ref. This is not going to be a ref that built way too quickly, whatever it is. Maybe a hand of nod. Is he going to place it down? Yeah, look at that. Hand of nod. Hasn't touched his blue cheddar. Left his blue nummies behind. That's the first C&C maps. Yeah, I'm not sure what the first one was. Where you could make maps, that is. Flame Tank comes out. Oh, I don't know. He's got to do something about these tripods. I like the infantry. He needs a shrine. Hopefully this is a shrine, although he does need a second refinery as well. He's trying to build out of 2 war factories, a hand and nod, and a build queue off 1 ref. Yeah, look at this. This is not going to go down too well. Actually, there's not much here from Cheeks, but I mean, Cheeks is probably just going to phase this army. Maybe let the dev tanks fall and then phase the tripod. There we go. He phases the tripod and he phases the dev tank as well. The dev tank will survive. Crushes the flame tank. I mean, I don't know why the flame tanks are here. The flame tanks don't really do anything. Yeah, they need to go around. He's going to pop the other one, unfortunately. He's going to run this tripod in. He's going to get some great crush off. He is going for a shrine. That's nice. I like the shrine. He still has just a single refinery, so he's burning his tip. Beam cannons are out as well. I don't know about that. I guess he's got a number of them, but I think he's going to back up with this tripod now. Trying to crush back there. He actually is going to lose this tripod. He's going to try to evac, but there's no reverse move for tripod, so he's going to be shot in the back, but can he get outside the range of these units? Oh, he stopped, which means he's dead now. Yeah, if he didn't stop, there might have been a chance he gets away there. Unfortunately, that's all going to be destroyed. The tripod in the back, though, has unfazed. Most of the harvesters are down here, so not doing too much damage, but you can see here, plenty of economy for Cheeks Boy. Is he cranking money?
Insufficient funds.
He's got 5 grand. Look at this, is annoying, right? The beam cannons, they need to stop and shoot, but if they do, they'll get crushed. And now the rest of the forces here. Okay, that was as good as it can. What was that? What was that? What is that? Mate, where is your army? What is he building? Tripods, no shields? Oh my god, he hasn't got an army? Oh no, sorry, he's got 3 tripods here. Okay. He's coming in, and he can probably dispatch this army just fine. There is some units over there. They're going to have to go back to base. Yeah, look at that. He's going to focus the harvesters down over the units here. He's going to try to move now. Remember, he's got no phase. He has no stasis. He's going to wormhole them back to base. Oh, they're all going to get away. Oh, don't quite get that last harvester. You don't really see a retreating wormhole that often, do you? What was that? You think he's going to come through there? He's not going to go through there. With what? 2 tanks and 3 rockets? Nah. He's actually losing harvesters. Okay. He has to pull the harvesters. He's going to lose it. No, oh my god, that's so low. That is so... Someone's messaging me. Maybe there's another game on. Unfortunately, he's in range of that buzzer hive. Oh, 1 squad gets away. Yeah, it's not looking that good for MapleReaper. He needs to take these 2 husks and maybe he can hold. He's got a second ref down. But he's down to just 3 harvesters, no blue cheddar. 4th harvester on the main. He's going to go for engineers. These have got to be engineers, right? Still trying to produce Scorp tanks with dozer blades. That's a Rising League stasis right there, boys. I'm surprised that Cheeks hasn't pushed with his army right now. Who's messaging me? Have I got time for an alt tab? Maybe. Oh, it's General. Nah, it's just nobody and it's Bart Jones. Okay. Let's keep an eye on this. These 4 gun walkers are basically dead. I'm not sure where they're going. He does reclaim one husk. The other husk must have been destroyed. He must have crushed it maybe, I'm not sure. But it's not there. Wait, battle marker. Oh my god, he took the MCV with the mastermind. He took the MCV with the mastermind. Is he just going to sell it? I'm not sure. He's beaming down the refine. Actually, no economy here from Cheeks. Cheeks might be in trouble. He sells it off now. Mastermind is still running, but I mean, his base is under attack. Where are the tripods? Oh my god, they're over here. They got no shields on them as well. He's actually losing his economy. I'm not sure. Has Cheeks got any harvesters left? I don't even know. He's going to get flanked here. Are these tripods going to be enough to overrun this force? Probably, I think. He's got 6 of them, but no shields. The Corruptors are drawing fire. And yeah, he's shooting an infantry. He should just move them. He should move them in a formation through the whole army, because crushing the infantry is going to be way better than attacking them. And right now, if he's just attacking infantry, it's going to take a long time to kill them. He is going to come out ahead here. He's not going to be able to stop this force. So Cheeks McGee will be okay if he can just do something about the infantry. He's shooting at infantry instead of just trying to crush it. That's going to take a long time to kill with the Black Hand Disciples on there as well. There's the Buzzer Swarm, 20 kilometers away from the infantry, but I think it's going to be enough. He's going to get everything, including the heroic squad. Yeah, he's going to get cleaned up. He lost 2 tripods. There's more infantry here. Oh no, this is a decoy. I think this is a decoy. Wow, he's really screwed himself over, hasn't he? What's happening over here? He's actually still capturing structures with the mastermind. Oh my god, is he just got him out of the game. He's only got barracks left, so this is going to be an interesting game. He can only build a barracks, or so he can only build out of a barracks right now. And again, these tripods, he can just go and crush them, right? Does he not realize he can just walk all over these infantry? There's not enough rockets here to stop 5 tripods. And the mastermind again. He's trying to build. He better not be building an MCV.
Our base is under attack.
Our base
No,
is
he's
under
building
attack.
bikes. What for? He's got only rockets for the rest of the game. This is peak Rising League right here. We'll watch the Cheeks McGee throw right now. He's moving his army away. Again, he's got buzzer hives in here, although yeah, MapleReaper not focusing down all the buzzer hives does lose a chunk of infantry here. And now he's realized after running away, maybe I can just Q move in and kill everything. Yeah, he's trying to build another buzzer hive. Those beam cannons are as good as dead. No, he's going to stand and fight in a line formation. Oh my god, there's a massive swarm of buzzers here that he built from the portal. That's bike rush style. And he's going to get most of the infantry. He needs to... Okay, drive across the face of the infantry. Really? Okay. The war factory is gone. The mastermind is still there. So, I mean, basically, all he needs to do is take... He could just sell this, burn down the Hand of Nod. He's only got 1 Hand of Nod left then. The drone ship is under attack, yeah. He's going to come in. There's a lot of buzzer swarms here. This should be enough to finish the infantry off, yeah. He's just going to swarm through the infantry. It's going to be a bit of a bloodbath there. And with that, Cheeks McGee will take the victory. MapleReaper really needs to just surrender at this point. The game is done and dusted. And here comes the fire sale. Is he going to sell? Does he not realize? Yeah, there we go. Fire sale is done. So MapleReaper does go down in that game. Cheeks McGee made it much harder than he needed it to be. And he's going to be watching that back. Going, oh my god, I could have killed that army like 16 times and I just kept running away. Still got more resources. So Cheeks McGee goes up to 3-1. It's match point, boys. America. Better crank up the numbers. Yeah, Bart Jones is sure about bailing out. That's unfortunate. Rising League. Yeah, Blazer and Sice is over. Surprise, surprise, 4-0. Spoiler alert. And there's nothing in any of the chats from anybody else, so that's a bit disappointing that not much is happening here right now. I was thinking maybe casting replays. It's much more fun to cast live. He forgot he made all the buzzers. You know what I do need? I need a... I'm going to grab himself a drink. myself some Pepsi Max, boys. Or Extreme Eyes would say Pepsi Cola. No one calls it that. Oh, Tournament Oasis. I played Dune on this level, and he claimed that he would have won easily without the shock, even if I had Shockwave for the last fight, but it was 17 Mammoth Tanks versus 8. You would not have won at all if I had Shockwave. Like, he was just absolutely... He had his hand on it and everything, like... But I didn't have Shockwave, and so he Shockwaved me, and then he had some infantry, which all died as well. But yeah, he only just won that fight, so... let's focus on this game. So starting the north side, it's going to be CheeksMcGee. Sticking with Scrin all series long. He's a Scrin boy. And sticking on the south side, also as a Scrin player, it's going to be MapleReaper. Travra! He's Travra59. So we got Travra59 versus Armada38. Boys. This will be interesting. This is going to be the opposite of the Reaper Scrin game. So is Scrin good versus Traveller? It's a better matchup for them than it is versus Reaper. You know, because they've basically got the same tools at their disposal. It's just that Traveller has more mind control. Traveller's not as heavy. You can go tripods because you can protect them, so... Upper League replays would be cool. Yeah, I was thinking of that. I was thinking if people just aren't going to play as much now, because, again, the last 2 weeks I've been getting so much content, so much people wanting to stream, and now all of a sudden it's dropped off. And I understand it's harder to find players now as you get further through the league, but... yeah, I might cast replays. Yeah, Dune, I am. I'm talking about, we played on this map here. There was a big fight here at the end of the game. It was 17 Mammoths versus 8. And he's like, he had the 8 Mammoths, I had the 17. He goes, he had Shockwave. I had no Shockwave because he destroyed the uplink right as the fight was about to start. Which was really good of him, by the way, to do that. And he thinks that if I had Shockwave, he still would have won the fight. I'm like, mate, you would have been dead. You would have had all your infantry killed and all your, all but maybe 2 of your Mammoths EMP'd. You would have been dead, boy. Change the icons. Oh, sorry, there's a delay on the stream, yeah. The icons should be correct. Yeah, there is. There's just takes me a moment. There's a 60-second delay on the stream. I always like... Yeah, they realize I'm alt-tabbing. There is a 60-second delay on the stream, and I always put that there because it's a very nice delay, right? Like, it's just enough that it's still really good live footage. No one can do spoilers. But at the same time, you can't cheat. Not that I'm accusing anyone of cheating, because I don't believe anyone has cheated by stream cheating, but if we didn't have a delay, I think eventually you'd get some salty player or someone do something silly and cheat. Cheating is a lifetime ban from the league, so don't do it. Nerve center is down for Cheeks. Followed us both. You watch Dune now. Propaganda Puma. Yeah, he claimed he had a base down here, but he could only move the MCV. He didn't have a base down there. Yeah. No. You would have lost that. You would have lost the game, mate, because you would have lost that fight, and I would have still had 15 Mammoth tanks left. Yeah, like, what are you going to do about that? You've got no standing army. It doesn't matter that you're on my main base. Like, you're dead. You're dead. You're outright dead. And I lost my MCV in that fight as well, which was really silly. He knows 100% getting the MCV kill because I just had it by itself, like, in front of the tanks. And then me not having Shockwave. Like, he is fully aware in his mind that he got... Well, he didn't get lucky, obviously. He strategically took out the uplink. And then he got lucky with the MCV snipe that I wasn't watching. But he is fully aware in his mind. It's like, oh man, dodged a bullet there. But of course, to everybody else, he's like, oh, I was going to win no matter what. GZ bad. Propaganda. You can't just reuse my insults, mate. Get your own. Like, it's really bad. Anyway, let's focus on this game. Doon's chill, like, sometimes. Looks like Cheeks is going to push this attack back. Shields is done. He loves his shields and his devs. He's been doing this a lot. It's his favorite strategy by the looks of it, and it's been working out for him, right? However, he may have to back up here. There's a few too many forces, yeah. Oh my god, what are those gunwalkers doing? They're just getting stuck on each other. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. He's going to lose probably both of them. There you go. Photon cannon comes down. That's nice. Puts the lightning spike down. That does belong to Cheeks. So he's got the 2 dev tanks, the Photon, and he's got the lightning spike. This is going to be a little bit too much for him. He could probably reverse move that dev tank. He's going to reverse move the dev tanks now. And yeah, he's going to hold this. The Seekers can't withstand that type of DPS. It's just not going to happen. So Cheeks does defend. Got his economy there. He's got 1 ref down. They often do this. Cheeks has been doing this. He gets 1 ref on the expansion, and then he usually forgets about the 2nd ref. Yeah, I mean, he didn't do it in the arena game, but he did it every other game. Oh my god, is that a triple war factory? You can't support that, mate. Did you sell? Did he sell? He sold his drone platform. Oh my god, I've never seen a ballsier Rising League player. He sold his drone and went triple warp sphere with just 1 ref on the expansion. I mean, I guess so. I don't know, man. He needs to win the game in the next 2 minutes, otherwise he's probably going to be dead. Oh, man. It's not good. I mean, he doesn't have shields either. He's got no tier 2. Maybe he should have dropped the tier 2 first, but I mean, this is the thing. He's going to be fighting these shielded. This is a really awkward fight, guys. Like, what is even happening here? I don't even know. Like, it's just going to be Gunwalkers and bloody... Yeah, Gunwalkers and Seekers to the end of time, I guess. This is pretty crazy. He's actually making some progress, but you know what? The dev tanks, he's got charged dev, these 2 charged dev tanks alone can pop these units like a balloon, but the thing is, there's a lot of units here now. This triple warp sphere is actually being... He's got triple warp sphere as well, at least maybe it's double. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. Like, what a mess. How do you commentate that? I've never seen this type of engagement before in Pro League. Yeah, this is 100% a Rising League engage. Maybe in a Traveler Mirror where they got Cultists and Corruptors. I mean, Maple's, you can see Maple is focusing down targets. I'm not sure if he should go for the reactor. I don't think that's worth it. I think he's starting to hemorrhage units out now. I think he's in a bit of trouble, yeah. He's got reinforcements coming in, but I mean, look at the concave of Gunwalkers. It's just pure Gunwalker. Crazy. It's not going to work. It's not going to... yeah. I mean... I don't know, like triple warp sphere. Maybe if he had dev tanks. Maybe if he put a 2nd ref down, a tier 2, then sold his drone, he could have gone triple warp sphere. Oh, is it the fire sale? It's the fire sale. It is all done and dusted. So Cheeks McGee is going to take the series 4 games to 1. So it's not a clean sweep. This is a bottom of the Rising League table fight, by the way. Both these guys are in 8th and 10th position. 10th is the bottom. So it looks like MapleReaper is going to be staying in 10th. And Cheeks McGee takes a much needed victory. And you know what? That was a pretty good series to cast, wasn't it? It was fun. It was fun, aside from that one game in Tiberium Infinity or whatever it was, where the last 7 minutes just dragged. Everything else was fine. If he got a 2nd ref on the expansion, got his tier 2, and then sold his drone, he could have gone triple warp sphere with like Gunwalker dev, and maybe he could have just surprised Cheeks with so many dev tanks that he wouldn't be able to deal with it. As long as they were charged. But again, just going tier 1, you see he just spammed his own Gunwalkers back and eventually won. Yeah, I think overall in the series, Cheeks McGee's micro was just simply better, right? It was just better. He was better at controlling things. Yeah. Bankai. A series versus me after Cheeks. So there might be another game, boys. Don't go anywhere. I think MapleReaper had to go to bed. I'll just see if I can rustle up another game. What is this Rising League A? There's some activity in Rising League A and B right now, so I'm just seeing if I can hustle another game for this stream. Can't all in devs as Trav. Oh my god, you're right, dude. He was Traveler, wasn't he? Yeah, so that wouldn't have mattered. I clean forgot, because he went triple, like, you don't see Traveler do that, right? Triple Warp Sphere, and I just clean forgot. He was Traveler, so you can't build dev tanks, so that sort of makes that a mute point. Thanks. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll cast some replays. If no one responds within a few minutes, I'll class some replays. What do we got? Alright. Come on. So, Cheeks defeats MapleReaper. 4-1. Stay tuned. I'm going to see if I can crank out another series. I don't really want to end the stream just yet. Have I played you? Oh, General might play Cheeks. Hang on, have they played yet? Cheeks. Where is he? General is 3. No, they haven't. Oh, we might be able to get Cheeks play General. I'm going to see if we can get Cheeks to play General. Is he still here? Oh, yes, boys. Cheeks and General. Here we go, boys. This will be a good one. Because General's pretty good, and I think, I'm not sure how this is going to go. Yeah, General56. Ah, we got another series, boys. General56 at Cheeks. CheeksMcGillicuddy. Alright, boys, we got another series. It looks like General is ready to play. I gotta ask what country General is from. Alright, don't go anywhere, guys. We got another series coming up. Let me just fix this up for you.
Perhaps you need another shot.
Alright, guys, I'm going to get these guys rolling. While that's happening, let's just have a look at the map pool, because I was talking about new maps that I like. Border Snow, that's just a remake of bloody that other one, which is actually pretty nice. I don't mind that. I don't care about Australia. I don't like that at all. Smash Dust Bowl seems pretty pointless to me. Mushroom Party, yeah, it's a little bit iffy. Second Tiberium's not bad, I guess. Tears of Sorrow, I haven't really played that. Actually, come to think of it, there's not much going on in here. I don't mind Tournament Ranch, though. I mean, I personally don't think Bike Rush picked a very good map pool. There's too many awkward maps. Yeah. Alright, General's coming online. And we're going to do General versus Cheeks. Let me fix the scoreboard. Let's just reset it. 0, 0. General 56. We've got some pure Rising League for you guys, boys. Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't know what country General is from, so I got to change his flag in a minute. What are we at? Hour and a half? Okay. What viewership are we on? 38. We're dropping because we're not having any Kane's Wrath being casted. We need to get some stuff going on here. Anything else happening? Pro League? Oh, no one's posting in Pro League, unfortunately. So, not that I can see anyway. What do we got? Where is General? What's he doing? Is he here? Why would you put a password on there? Oh, no password. So he's in game here, but me and Cheeks can't join his game because he put a password on it. Oh my god, you serious? Okay. Wait, General's from Canada as well? Oh my god, I don't have to change anything on the scoreboard but the name. That's crazy. Where are these Canadian players coming from? Well, Canada, obviously. That's crazy, right? That he's from Canada as well. We'll get him to pick his colour. Now, General, while these guys are screwing around here, we'll just go and have a look and see what General's been up to. Because General's he's played 3 series. He's won all 3. He's got 1 clean sweep. The others were not so clean. But if we look at last year, he did finish 3rd. Sorry, not last year. Last season. Season 2, he finished 3rd. He got 6 match wins, 2 match losses. And he won a total of 24 games, lost 11. 68.57% win rate. He did pretty good. That was good enough for 3rd. And then he went to the finals. What did he do in the finals? He ended up getting 3rd in finals. Like, he did defeat... No, sorry. He lost to Goldman 4-3. And then he lost to Blazer 4-3. So he literally... Yeah, he's pretty good. He's obviously just getting ounced out there. So it wasn't enough to get promoted. But maybe this season it'll be enough. This season he's 3-0. Where is he? Yeah, he's 3-0. He's had 12 game wins, 3 game losses, 80% win rate, highest in all of Rising League. He's actually equal highest, sorry, with some from Group B. Who has he defeated? General has defeated... he defeated Hope's End, who's another really good player in this league here. He also defeated Outlaw and Wet Carrot. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to put the edge to General here. 100% I'm going to have to give the edge to General. I just think that General is going to be the better player. Pink. Where's Cheeks? You got to hustle some of these guys. That's why this doesn't work as well. He's sharing his screen. You can see that he's in there. Alright, so he's going to go pink. Pink versus purple. Hopefully they're not scrin. They're both not scrin, yeah. Because pink versus purple scrin is just a nightmare. So MapleReaper couldn't do it for Canada, but can General56 bring it back? Get some pride. Let's get rid of that. Probably don't need that anymore. What are we up to? We're back up to 44. People are coming back. More Kane's Wrath is coming. There he is, boys. We're almost ready to go. He had to let the dogs out. Just give him a little bit of a kick up the bum there. It's like, we'll keep the time between games to a few minutes. If they need a bigger break, they can say. But yeah, generally you want to give them, set the expectation once the first game's over. Couple of minutes we want to be into the next game, so on and so forth. Just push it along. If it's like if it goes to 7 games, then you obviously want to give them like a half time or something like that. I would give the edge here to General just based off last season and the games he's played so far. He does seem to be quite a strong player in Rising League. It wasn't quite enough to be promoted last season. So it's going to be screen and black here, and let's just fix that. Alright, so starting the north side, he just defeated MapleReaper 4-1. It's CheeksMcGillicuddy. And starting on the south side, playing as the Black Hand, it's General54. 55? 56. General56. The colours are so bad. Really? Dune Rager. That's a good one. I'm not dodging Dimmy. He doesn't message me. I don't know that he wants to play. You know, he needs to message me. Otherwise, I don't know when he wants to play. Like, I'm not dodging at all. But yeah, I would give the edge to General here just based on past results. That doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win here or have everything his own way. This could be a very close game. I thought MapleReaper and Cheeks was going to be close, and it kind of was close, right? But you just saw that as the game went on, Cheeks just ended up making the better decisions, and he was also really disrupting MapleReaper. Like, he kept attacking him and being very aggressive, and Maple just couldn't get settled, right? He had a real hard time getting settled. Even the game he won, I think it's just because Cheeks played way too passive, and then that allowed MapleReaper to use that to his advantage. He was better suited to that longer game. Yeah, everyone wants Cheeks to clap General. Okay. A little bit of a glitchiness. That's okay, that's fine. Oh, we have a Flame Rush coming out. Beacon comes down by Cheeks. Don't do that. Like, the thing is, General can see the beacon. It doesn't alert him to it, but if he looks here, he can see the smoke, right? So he knows he's been spotted. You don't want to do that, because if he knows it's been spotted, he might change his tactics. He might switch it up. He might go an awkward direction. He might stall it. He might do something else. But if he doesn't know you've seen it, you kind of know that, oh, he might just go straight down the middle, or you've got a better understanding, right, of what's going to happen. Is he going to sell that? There's a Gunwalker there. He sells it. He gets the Black Hand squad in. He's going to go straight to the enemy base, but I mean, he's got 2 Seekers out already. He knows it's coming, so this is looking pretty good. Oh, there's a Flame Tank coming as well. This is looking pretty good for Cheeks to hold this. He needs to reverse move. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Look at the hull damage on the Reckoner. He's going to stop that. It's not going to get in range of any buildings, and now all he needs to do is move the Seekers away, which he's going to. That's great. He's got to stop the Flame Tank, though. Oh, I would have... No, he's only got 2 Seekers. This Flame Tank's getting close. The thing is, the Flame Tank's getting so close with the Black Hand. He's going to be able to burn down that Warp Sphere. Oh, this is going to be bad for him now. If he loses the Warp Sphere, he's not going to be able to produce any more Seeker Tanks. The 3rd Seeker comes out. That's really important. Is he just going to go for the refinery? He's going to force... He forces the sell. I don't know if that was a good idea to sell that. Is he going to lose the refinery? Oh, he's got a 2nd refinery. Oh, he got the refinery as well. A Warfat unit refinery, despite the fact that he saw it so far in advance. He's now going to flame these units down. He just needs a Buzzer Hive. The actual Buzzer Swarm there cleans up some of the Black Hand, but the Seeker Tanks aren't currently doing anything versus the Black Hand, so that actually ended up doing quite well. Oh, he can absolutely not lose another one. There's a Hive ready. He doesn't put the Hive close enough of my liking, but it should be enough, hopefully, yeah, to get the Black Hand down, and Repair Tool's going to save it as well. So, oh my god. I mean, he stopped the Reckoner so far in advance. A single Buzzer Hive there, and he would have killed all the Black Hand, maybe. and then stopping the flame tank. The flame tank got around. I don't think he should have sold the warp sphere. I don't think he needed to sell that. I think he was force firing the ground, but I'm not sure if he was actually getting the warp sphere in that. Yeah, I mean, General now has 3 harvesters. He's going for a man spam follow-up. Does he have a shrine? No, he's just expanding. He's going to have no disciple. If he had disciple on these, he could catch Cheeks off guard. Cheeks rebuild a refinery first. I don't mind that. That's fine. Yeah, but these buzzers, sorry, not these buzzers, these seekers. Oh, General, he fires now a little bit late, and oh my god, they all get away. This is important, right, because he doesn't have a warp sphere, so he kind of needs these seekers right now. And now he can repair them. He's got the warp sphere. He's done a good job of recovering here. You know, he's done a good job. Are these idle? No, they're not idle, are they? No, they're not idle. Are they idle? No, they're not idle. They're just sort of doing a funky chicken dance. There's the buzzer hive. Could have put it behind the reactor. Oh, it's going to be awkward, though. Didn't repair the seekers, and is he going to lose the seekers? The buzzer is just outside of range. He's going to lose those seekers. That's unfortunate. He is going to get the rest of them. 1 seeker still remains, but those 3 almost dead seekers that could have just been repaired for free. He didn't need to engage with them because it was just pure infantry. Unfortunately, loses them. General, though, he's up to 5 and 2. He's got the blue tip harvest. He's got another. He's actually doing really good, yeah. He's doing quite well. He's going to be able to defend this off with infantry, I think. He's got some bikes as well. He's got some cabals, which will buff the rocket squads. Actually, purely just building quite a number of cabal squads there. And I think, yeah, Cheeks just decides he's going to back up. Doesn't want to know about that. Mixing flame rushes to war factory into man spam, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You've got some players who, yeah, they move from one sort of phase of the game to the other. Flame rush into man spam, into eco, into tanks or something like that. And you can see that their gameplay has a progression. And not the type of progression you see in Pro League, but nonetheless an effective progression that is really effective in Rising League. He's going to put down a shredder turret. It's his turn to defend, though, so we're going to see how well he can do. A couple of Scorp tanks here. This should be sufficient to force those guys back. And look at that. Cheeks just decides, you know what? I don't even want to know about that. It was just a shredder turret. I mean, there are infantry coming, but they still don't have disciple on them. He still does not have a shrine. I guess he doesn't. I mean, he's trying to put down. He got put down a double ref, so he's trying to get his economy up first. But he's going to need that flame upgrade at some point. Generally, you want it sooner rather than later. Oh my god, did he? I thought he sold his drone ship for a second. I don't know why it's over there. He needs the blue tip. He needs to put a refinery down there. Yeah, this is getting dire for Cheeks because he's running out of Tiberium, where General has a full expansion down. So he needs to be careful about that. A couple of tanks going to get caught out. Infantry going to flank. There's still no disciple. I'm not sure about engaging before disciple. There's a lot of gunwalkers there. But Cheeks decides he's seen enough and he wants to evac. I mean, there are some tanks here. There's more rockets at the top of the ramp. So it could have been just mutual destruction there. Where's the shrine? Oh, he went for a tier 2. He still has... I mean, investing in this up much infantry at this stage of the game, you'd want to have shrine, right? He's still just producing confessors. He's up against mainly a tier 1 scrim force as well. Battle marker over here, not a flame tank. Don't worry, guys, not a flame tank. Cheeks just a bit hesitant to engage. I guess he really is quite fearful of the man spam there. He's got to watch out. Disintegrators coming forward. The tanks might want to reverse move. Doesn't reverse move the tanks. It's not going to matter that much. The Cabals are here, and they will take out all of the Disintegrator squads. Is he going to continue with the attack? There's a flame tank here. He's going to run straight into this force. He's going to be dispatched relatively easily. But General is out of position. Oh my god, he's got a laser turret and a single tank here. Another flame tank. I guess that's going to draw fire. He's going to have to try to destroy that. Going for harvesters already. I'd probably just try to focus these down. What's happening over there? A few units here. General is not pulling his army across here. There's another flame tank. I guess he's trying to control the flame tanks, get them around. There is a shredder turret here now. The shrine finally comes down. Beam cannons are coming out from General. I wouldn't think that'd be a particularly useful unit against the low tier 1 screen spam that he's using. I'm not sure if that's a good idea to be doing that or not. He's going to run through. Another laser turret comes down. A lot of these Seekers are so low that the laser turret can actually finish them off. So yeah, most of those forces are going to be destroyed. One Seeker makes it through. Can he actually pick this Harvester off? I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be able to save that Harvester or not. Meanwhile, the Flame Tank does make it to the base. Not being controlled though. I think, has he got an order on it now? Yes, he has. He's going to go for... He's force firing the ground. Actually, I don't think it was doing any damage then. I think he missed. Oh, he's going to dispatch that now. That's finished. That flame tank is done. Could have done a lot of damage there. Not going to be the case. Did he get that harvester? I think he must have. It was very badly damaged. I think he did actually destroy a harvester here. Scorp tank's responding now. General just not quite that organized right now. He's a bit all over the shop. Again, the beam cannons are just not going to be effective against such a huge amount of tier 1 screen spam. Another flame tank, but again, these flame tanks are not getting into the base. They're getting intercepted. If they get to the base, they're just not controlled that well. He's going to pull back. Does he still not? He's only just started Disciple. Did he go blue flame? No, he had the shrine for a long time, guys, and he just started the upgrade now. That's a bit of an error. Battle marker over here. It's just infantry exposure on. I can't believe how long we've gone through this game, and we still don't have Disciple. Like, he needs to wait for Disciple before he attacks. If he attacks before Disciple, like, that's just going to be a critical error. He's going to try to engage these forces, I guess. I mean, it's not that much here, so he might be okay. Yeah, I mean, looks like Cheeks is going to retreat. Disciple is finally done. Okay, that makes your forces so much more durable. The Blackhand unit takes so much gunfire to kill, right? They can absorb so much damage before they go down, and every single squad gets one. Battle marker. Few beam cannons left behind. They will be dispatched. See you later. Battle marker over here. I'm not sure what that lightning spike is. Maybe just to see how large the army is. But General has quite a large army here. He's going to be going in. Look at that. Calls the buzzer swarm in. Just not effective against that much man spam, right? It got dispatched too easily by General. He's going to push up. This is going to be a lot of man spam to stop. I mean, it's not a huge amount of man spam, but it's enough that you need, you know, a notable force to get rid of it. Battle marker further back here. He's actually expanded to the center. Continuing to pump out infantry. He's just got Seekers up here. He doesn't have any anti-infantry. I mean, he almost needs a Devastator warship. A phase comes down. This is nice. I'd like to see a scatter move. General probably not aware that scatter move. Oh, he is. Look at that. He used the scatter move. That was 100% a scatter move. You can actually just scatter and then select scatter. You can just keep spamming the X and selecting small groups like this and push X, 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 and just keep it shattering. What do you call it? Scattering them everywhere. But the beam cannons, I like this. He's bypassing the units to actually shoot buildings, and I like that. He's going to get the warp sphere. Corruptors is a nice touch. I mean, oh, a stasis. I mean, he's going to break this army, but it's going to be expensive, right? It's going to be expensive to break it, but he will get it. There's another attack over here, I guess. No, not quite. Hasn't even finished his blue tip. He's not even harvesting it. That's a bit questionable. Double portal down here. The economy is okay from General. It's not the best. I'd like to see him get a third base down now. He is going to dispatch most of these forces, but I mean, the beam cannons, there's so few of them left now. I don't think he can do too much with them. Yeah, he's only got 2 beam cannons. They're almost dead. He's about to be 1 beam cannon. No, he does persist with a small amount of scattered forces, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. Almost hit that. We're out to 49 viewers. People are tuning in for Rising League. He's going to take out that refinery. He's going to keep pushing the attacks. Oh my god, the tier 2 and the tier 3 is over there. And look at that. This infantry have moved through. They're on an attack move though, which means they're only going to attack defenses and units. They're not actually going to attack structures. They could burn some of those down. Flame tank being brought in as well to help clean up. This is really bad for Cheeks. He's going to lose everything there. He doesn't have a Devastator. There's infantry here in his base. He's trying to get the hive. I mean, it's just causing him problems. What is Cheeks looking like on the economy front? General's got so much money. They've both got about 7 or 8 grand, so not able to spend it right now. And that's the thing. He sells up. There was no point letting them just get burnt down, I guess. But yeah, upgraded power plant stasis here. This base is being attacked. I think General has done enough. He's got a ref in the middle field as well, so his economy is okay. But I think Cheeks, unfortunately, he looked okay. He looked like he stabilized for a while, but General is just going to very gradually, if somewhat messily, overpower him, right? It's a gradual overpowering of Cheeks McGee. I think the fire sale is here. See you later. Viceroy addition to the game is the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. Where you're fighting a screen player and all of a sudden Viceroys spawn and one-shot all your infantry. And not only do they do that, it takes like 1,000 hits to kill them, so all your forces start shooting at them. I'm just sitting there some games and I'm just constantly shooting at Viceroys, and I'm just like, he even sends Corruptors forward so the Viceroys spawn, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, how did we let things get so bad? Yeah, it's just an absolute retardation. And I'm going to criticize hardcore because I've just lost game after game after game because Viceroids are everywhere and the screen players just laughing while they don't even need to use their support powers anymore, right? But anyway, we'll get off of that. General takes it. It wasn't super convincingly. Like at the end, obviously, he just overpowered him. But Cheeks definitely put up quite a bit of a fight. It's not really going to portray what the rest of the series is going to go like just yet, just from that one game. If he'd held the June trigger. I missed that one. How did I miss that one? That's a good one. Hey, yay, Ron. 1888. Yeah, I do have some concerns about Doom. Cheeks is going to go random. I'll just check with him because he's played screen every single game. Yeah, no, he intends to go random. There you go. So we're going to see Cheeks the first time switch off. Yeah, absolutely game breaking. Yep. I couldn't think of a faster way to break the game than to have Viceroids in there. No, what? Yeah, it's just Master Leaf doing whatever he wants, treating the game like it's its own personal petting zoo. And unfortunately, that's for the worse. All right, we got Travra. All right, guys, starting in the top north side, playing as the Black Hand, it's General56. Starting the south side, it's CheeksMcGee. He's gone random and he's been dealt Travra. He's going to be happy with that because he's basically a screen player anyway. But if this was Pro League, you guys would be rubbing your hands together. Black Hand versus Travra. Yeah, the all-time classic grudge match between these factions. But it is Rising League, so we're going to have to see how this goes. That's the thing. Traveler is a very... Well, it used to be high micro, high reward, but now it's basically just Q, move, win. You can build whatever you want. Black Hand, it's always been Q, move, build whatever you want. But you do need to be very aggressive with Black Hand. If you end up in the late game, you're going to find your strategies start to dwindle in the late game. You can do multi-MCV and stuff like that, but you're just not going to be anywhere near as good as the other Nod factions in the late game. So Black Hand's has to be very aggressive, very rush-oriented. You don't necessarily have to win quickly. You just have to keep the other guy on the back foot and keep pressure on all game until you can win. What's he doing? Oh my god, he's going to start losing Disintegrators to Black Hand squads. Oh, CheeksMcGee. What? Are you going fast legs? You are, but you haven't got it yet. What's going on? Oh my god, he already lost a couple of squads. He's not going to kill the Confessor. Oh my, you could just kill it instantly. He's got a lot of Disintegrators here. Okay, fast legs is done. He can now outrun them. Did he lose his... Did he not even go for an assimilator? He's got no assimilator on there. This doesn't make a lot of sense. In general, I think General's going to be able to counter this just fine. He's queuing a turret, but it's not done yet. Surely it's going to be done in time. He's coming in now, but I expect a Shredder drop at any moment. Did he draft a Shredder? Oh my god, he doesn't have one ready. He's going to have to sell that power plant. He doesn't have a second... Oh my, he doesn't actually have that much here, right? He could lose everything. Oh, he's definitely underestimated it. I mean, if this was a pro Traveler player, he would just go in and kill everything right now. Of course, I guess he's expecting a Shredder drop. There's one coming now, so he bought enough time. That Raider, oh my god, there's nothing in the health bar there. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, he's going to run around here. Unfortunately, I think he's just going to start to gradually lose his Disintegrator squads. Did he go and recapture it? No, he didn't recapture that. There's a Cabal squad camping that, so he's not going to get it. He can actually run forward. Maybe if he can even get to the garrison, that would be a disaster. But I think he should be able to destroy this before he starts taking too much damage. He definitely needs to turn around and finish that off. Yeah, he's going to do that. Okay. He's going to try to... No, not quite again. They could just jump in that bunker now. So he could have just overrun those two earlier on. The Raider Buggy, I believe, has gone out onto the map. Oh, did you not repair the Raider Buggy? Why? CheeksMcGee made a huge mistake. Probably he's got one harvester. His dog. I guess his dog was his mistake. Don't get a dog then. Yeah, I mean, this Raider Buggy, he's going to be able to kill that. And then there's 2 Cabal squads here. But again, he could just instantly delete them. The thing is, this many Disintegrators can just, boom, and just kill the Cabal squad straight away. But, I mean, General's got, what, he built bikes, I guess. I guess he wants to just go kill Harvesters. As long as he doesn't run into Disintegrators, he should be fine. He's got 3 Harvesters. He's still building bikes. I would like to see him go up to 5 Harvesters because he knows, he scouted that he only had two Harvesters there. He's going to come in and there's actually no defense here. Oh, he targeted the refinery, so he wasted a little bit of a volley, but it doesn't really matter that much. He's pulled him off the line. If this is not a Seeger tank, then he's good instead. I mean, he's got Disintegrator squad. So this is over, guys. This is over. It was a really poor opening from Cheeks McGee. He lost the 2nd Harvester. He does have a 3rd one out, but I mean, if he micros well enough, he's shooting at the Disintegrator squad here. If he micros well enough, he might even be able to get that one. Yeah, look at that. He could probably just suicide his bikes to get it. When you know... that was a wasted volley. When you know that it's just 1 Harvester left, yeah, just suicide for it, right? Because he's got no Harvesters now, and he's got no money. General's got 4 grand, by the way. He's just... When he's microing, he's not doing anything else. Almost lost his MCV, but he should be able to save that. Double War Factory still on just 3 Harvesters. Surely he's not going to lose that. He could just sell a power plant. Yeah, he's not even going to sell it. He's just going to put it down. Raider Buggy's going to do the rest of it for him. But Cheeks McGee has no money and no spike, so he is just idle right now. Yeah, he's actually 100% idle. He's got 2 Disintegrator squads. That's GG. Here comes the fire sale. No, is he just going to build Disintegrators? Okay, he's going to build Disintegrators with the rest of his money. Almost gets a heroic squad, but it's not going to happen. And yeah, these Raider Buggies should be able to finish off everything else. He is sniping down the bikes, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. The bikes are pretty useless right now. They're not going to do anything. And Cheeks McGee surely can see the writing on the wall that he's not going to win this game now. And there's the sell-off. He's just going to sell, I guess, right down and spend everything he's got on Disintegrators. But I mean, how much has he got left, really? He's got $3,000. Okay, so he can build quite a few of them, but he's on low power. There's Cabal squads coming, full health Cabal squads, and this is not just 1 or 2 random squads. This is like 4 squads, and they're just going to start ripping these guys apart. And Cheeks McGee sees the writing on the wall, and he's going to tap out. So, a shorter game there, yeah. Look, it was just a poor opening. Like, if he'd done better with the Disintegrators, he would have been fine. But not able to control it well enough, and we can see that General was able to make it happen. That was a bit more convincing. We could be looking at a 4. I'm not going to say it's going to be a 4-0 just yet. I still think Cheeks McGee, if he just plays maybe normal, he'll do better. We'll check the Discord. Anyone playing? What do we got? Still no one messaging. Contender League B. If a Man Can Dream is on. Rising League A. That's what we're doing now. Yeah, there's not much happening, so we'll carry on. Any map, so he picks Small Town, which is going to favour the Black Hand. I mean, I wouldn't fully favour the Black Hand. Favours not a bit more, I think. I vetoed this one in the Shock Trapper series because I know what's going to happen in Pro League on this map. Even if maybe it's not as good as it used to be, and even if you can still lose with it, I just know it's going to be fast click, fast Redeemer, Q move the Redeemer into expansion. I just don't want to play that game, right? I want to play a proper fight where I just don't lose my refs and my whole army to one mouse click. GG McGee. Game 3 coming up right now. It's going to be... Oh, this is going to be great. Steel Talons versus Black Hand. I personally think that Steel Talons is really, really, really good versus Black Hand. Yeah, it's the bane of Black Hand existence, I think. I'm not saying it's overpowered or broken. I personally prefer to play Steel Talons against Black Hand. Starting in the bottom left-hand side, it's going to be General. He's up 2-0. First game he had to really work for it, but the second game was much easier for him. And this man up here, Cheeks McGee. Oh, did he change his colour? Oh, he's sighing. I gotta bloody change his color. Annoying. Have a word with him afterwards. I mean, it only takes a few seconds, but it's just more clicks and more alt tab. Didn't place his barracks in the middle. I like to place it in the middle so you can basically get, you know, both the spikes at around the same time. General is ahead on spike capture there. He's going to get his second spike much soon. If you place it to one side, then the engineer has to run quite a long way to get to the other side. Has one garrison. This is great as well with GDI and Black Hand because you can run all the way down here and usually get like one of the forward garrisons about here. Unfortunately, Cheeks only went for one rifle, and he's got a second one on the flank. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, General's now going to have the very forward bloody scouts. Another rifleman over here. They looks like they got shot at, or maybe they just ran over the tip field. I'm not too sure. They are going to go out to the left flank. Both spikes now captured by these guys. Steel Talons finally, yeah. I actually have got a bit of a craving to go back and play Steel Talons. Oh no, looks like the server crashed. Apparently they're working on their server migration. Apparently it's 80% done according to them, so hopefully the server will be a bit more stable. Yeah, these guys here, they don't understand what that was. They're like, oh my god, what happened? It's like, it's just losing connection to the server. But yeah, nothing sus here. Second ref is quite slow for Cheeks. What's he doing? Has he got something else I don't know about? I mean, he kept the barracks. Yeah, he's on 4 harvesters. He's gonna have a... Is this a 5th harvester? Yeah, he's got 5 harvesters, and we haven't even got 4 on the Cheeks side.
Enemy base sighted.
Okay. Yeah, his macro just isn't there. I mean, he got a pit bull, I guess. But still, he's more than a harvester. He's like a harvester and a half behind. 49 viewers. Let's see if Steel Talons can crack these 50 viewers. Oh my god, he's just going straight into the garrison. Classic Rising League right there. Loses 2 rocket squads at least. Pitbull's going to make its way out. At least he got a good scout off. We'll have to see what General plans to do. Is this going to be a tier 2? No, it's going to be a barracks. You will often see like shrine, one barracks shrine with Scorp tanks mixed in, and then they move through the middle because the Scorp tanks just support the infantry support the Scorp tanks, and they can take the buildings, and it's just a nightmare to deal with, and especially since he already has this building here. Only 1 Titan now, only 4 harvesters. He's building Titans on just 4 harvesters. He's going to need a command post soon because he's going to need that AP ammo. Yeah, rockets are coming out. Is there a shrine? There's a shrine, but he hasn't started the upgrade. There's no reason to build the shrine if you're not going to immediately start the upgrade. Like, he's obviously forgotten about it. He did this in the first game. He remembers now. Okay, that's good. That's good. 51 viewers. We did it. We cracked the 50 viewer mark. That's all I look for. Even though I don't care about views, I just think it's nice that we have a nice little community in here enjoying the game. It's quite good. Again, I'll see if I can... I'm not a big fan of live streaming my current games when I'm in a bit of a bad shape. We'll see how that goes. But stay tuned to my channel. Plenty of casts coming out. I like the Grenadier squad, maybe into the MRT. Yeah, that's nice. That Titan, unfortunately, is going to be dispatched. Grenade squads. The Grenade squad's just not that great. I mean, they're supposed to be really good against infantry, but they just miss a lot of the time. Very good at clearing. He doesn't have AP ammo. He's not even starting AP ammo. There's a flame tank here. CheeksMcGillicuddy is getting ripped to pieces. He doesn't know how to play Steel Talons. He is getting absolutely ripped to pieces. And look, the infantry just blocking for or just shielding basically for the flame tanks. They're going to get around. I mean, there's Titans fighting infantry. Oh man, he sells the tier 2. I mean, he could definitely dispatch these with the Titans. The Wolverine doesn't need to be here. No AP ammo though. And that MRT just got destroyed. Harvesters are being destroyed. This is actually becoming a bit of a walkover. This is not what we saw in game 1, where it was a very even. And the MCV is here. General's just doing a push, but he's basically already won, right? I mean, the infantry is actually going to get whittled down, surprisingly, but I mean, he's got no AP ammo and he's got no MCV, which means he's never going to get AP ammo. The flame tanks are dispatched. That Wolverine's down. Wolverine's without AP ammo. I mean, there's not much infantry here, but he's going to put down these turrets. Oh, it's annoying. This Wolverine's dead. He's got 1 harvester. He can just kill the harvester. This is over for CheeksMcGee. And I think it's just because he is a screen player and he just doesn't know. Yeah, he doesn't know how to play GDI. It's Rising League, guys. The server resets around this time, does it? Maybe. Yeah, that was even shorter than the previous game. But again, CheeksMcGee just did not play Steel Talons well at all there. And he's going to go down on replays online, please. Wolverines, yeah. Without AP ammo, what are the Wolves going to do? The Wolverines are pretty terrible without it. With AP ammo, they're fantastic. But without it, it's just like GLHF. Hope Sender's online. Maybe we can get even another game going afterwards. This is the thing. When I shake the cage, when I rattle the cage, all the roaches come out and we start to get games. But yeah, this is going to be so far a 3-0 to General. He's made the last two games. Like, again, the first game was great, but he's made the last two games look very easy. Just recenter myself. I shouldn't have started this matchup. I was tired before this one. I mean, you got to play sometime, right? It's Rising League, and this is the thing that I tell people. Just go in and play your games when your opponents are there. Don't worry about losing. Don't worry about it. You know, just... Oh, come on. Don't play this map again. Yeah. If he'd set his economy up properly and he had AP ammo, then he holds that. Because General's push wasn't particularly strong. By the time his MCV was there, we didn't have much left. He'd somehow had his forces whittled down. He's going to change back to purple. Yeah, never seen base pushes in Rising, have we not? I haven't watched a lot. Alright, what do we got? What was he? Oh, it's a black hand mirror. And he's changed his color back to purple. Purple versus pink black hand. Yeah, have fun with this, guys. Yeah, that's true. When I first played this game, for the first 3 years or something, I only played Steel Talons. I just played Steel Talons. That's all I played. I barely even touched the other factions. And then eventually I switched to GDI and a nod and screen. I was playing everything. Yeah, a lot of people say, well, you're a GDI player. Yeah, I'm a GDI player. But at the end of the day, I played thousands of games as screen and nod. So it's not as if I haven't played them. I would probably say I'm 60% GDI and then 20% screen, 20% nod. But again, I play like 20,000 games. So how much is that? That's like 4,000 games with screen and nod each. But yeah, that's the thing. I played Steel Talons. Yeah, and I actually won tournaments with bugged Steel Talons because we didn't know at the time, right, that Steel Talons harvested 15% slower, 15% slower than every other faction. And here I am playing with a 15% handicap and winning tournaments. Yeah. Not only was I winning tournaments, I was finishing in the top 4 like all the time. Yeah. It's crazy. I was in ladder season 3. I finished top of my group in ladder season 3. And no one knew who I was back then. And then no one even talked about me in the group stages. No one even cared. I was like cannon fodder basically. And then when I won my group, I had a like bonus through and bloody that everyone's like, oh my god, who's this guy? Who's this guy? What's he doing? Like and stuff like that. But yeah, that was true. I've had a rich history. Anyway, what's happening in this game? They're splitting the spikes, that's fine. And I like this from Cheeks. 1 ref per field. General has done... Oh, no. Sorry. This is Cheeks. Cheeks is on the right side. He's done 2 ref, and he's only got 2 harvesters. Why? Oh, he's got bikes. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. He's going to get a harvester. He needs to make sure he commits and gets that harvester. Oh, he switched to the bikes? Okay, I mean, if he can get the bikes without losing a bike, he loses 1 bike. He can get this. He can get this harvester. He needs to move around because the harvester's going to drive. No, he's just got an attack order. See, they're just driving around like that. Oh my god! If he can't get this harvester, oh, that's going to be bad. You don't do it. You got to keep moving the bikes. You can't just give an attack order. You have to give the attack order, then move the bikes over here. Attack order, move the bikes over here. So the bikes keep following it around, because when it moves around, it cuts line of sight, and they have to reposition. It's like he didn't. That was fantastic by General, by the way. You got to give it to him. He kept moving it around, and of course, because Cheeks just had an attack order, they kept stopping, losing line of sight, moving, stopping, losing line of sight, and he was able to dodge way more rockets because of that. So yeah. I do this all the time. Like, people just come in, they try to move around, I give the attack order, then as soon as I give the attack order, I give a move order over here, so they follow it around and they keep their rate of fire at maximum, because they keep continually being in range while they drive around. You're driving around with them, like literally with them side by side, so they can't do that. I heard I had the record for the most second places. I've probably... I don't know if I've got more second places than first, but it would have to be close, because I can distinctly remember quite a number of tournaments where I finished second. Like, if you converted all my second places into first places, that would be like a lot. Yeah. Last I checked, there was like 13 wins and I don't know how many seconds, but seconds would have to be bloody close. I haven't won a tournament in quite some time either, obviously, because there hasn't been much, and my skill has been in decline, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'm still playing, still doing well. We'll concentrate on this game, stop talking about me. He's actually going to get a harvester this time. Surely he's going to get a harvester. Is he not going to get that harvester? He's not going... Oh, he just gets the harvester, but he surrenders all of his bike buggy for it. Or did he get 2 harvesters? Maybe he got 2 harvesters and I was not paying attention because I was too busy talking about myself. Look at this. CheeksMcGee going to go backwards? Oh, look at that, because General has moved onto the high ground, I guess. Nah, you're already up here, mate. You got to defend it. Just put a shredder wall down there. Bikes are coming, though. Yeah, he was never going to get down the ramp with the bikes. That's actually a good decision to go back, but he should never have gone back in the first place. He's now under attack, but General needs to start targeting, yeah, some more juicier targets. The MCD has an absolute stormwater health. He's got a saboteur. If he captures this, that's his saboteur, right? Wait, there's 2 I can't tell whose saboteurs they are. There's, like, are they pink? They're both pink, yeah, they are both pink. So they both belong to General. He's going to get hit by the shredder turret, unless the shredder turret doesn't target them, because there's other infantry. He's got another shredder turret. He might have to sell it. He sells it. The engineers, oh my god, no. Oh my god, he had 2. There was 2. Both, none of them lived. None of them died, sorry. Oh my god, that's the end of the game. Well, that's over. Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, if you finish top 4, that's bad. Like, if you look back at the history of all the tournaments and you see my name in the top 4 almost every single time, that's insane. Like, no other player has the consistency that I have. I just don't like that people like Dune and stuff, they push the propaganda that, oh, GZ bad now equals GZ always bad. I'm just like, oh, you're just kind of like smearing my history. And they pump it out over and over and over and over again, like every day, every forum, every Discord, every online lobby, and they just keep pumping it out. And eventually it becomes like, people just start believing it, right? But I've got like I've got an entire channel full of, you know, stuff that counteracts that. But that's going to be it for the series. General does take out CheeksMcGee. General... That was quick, wasn't it? So Cheeks has gone down in that series, unfortunately, for Cheeks. So looks like General gets one back for Team Canada. Let's see what they're doing. Hope Send is online. I'll check the Discord, see if there's anything happening. It's GG from then. Contender League can play in an hour. He sent that 5 minutes ago. Nothing happening there, nothing happening there. I think that might be it, guys. I can't see any more people that are prepared to play. Unless we can get another Rising League one. Is General, has he played Hope? Let me check the... General, where is he? Oh, he's already played Hope. Okay. Has Hope played Cheeks? Yeah, he's played him as well. Okay, those games have already been played. So just looking at who's online in Rising League A, it looks like the players that are online have already played each other. It looks like Goldman says he can play If a Man Can Dream from Rising League B, but that's not going to happen for an hour. So just because there's not much else happening here, I might have to call it. Yeah, everyone's got me with that. Look, the ion cannon in that last series with Cyberstorm, that I built that because I wanted him to attack me instead of me having to attack him, so he comes into my death zone. Because I knew if I went into his death zone, I'd just lose, right? So I was like, I'll build the ion cannon, he'll have to come to me. And then, of course, the iron cannon actually survives. And then I'm like, I couldn't find a target for it. So I'm like, I'll wait till there's a juicy target. If I just use it on some crappy buildings, Bike will get mad, right? And so I kill the Hex again, do the push. And then, of course, he just straight up lost, right? And I was like, I didn't use it. I should have used it when I was going in to kill the... When I was attacking for the final time. I should have just used it on those buildings at the front. But like I was just holding it, yeah. And then Cyber just had nothing, so he just left. Let's have a look here. I'll see if Goldman can play now. If he can play in an hour, I'll probably come back and cast that, because Goldman versus If a Man Can Dream. Let me have a look. I think, is he bottom of the ladder? Oh, actually, yeah. If a Man Can Dream is 0-3. He actually has not won a single game. He's 0-3 for matches, and he's 0-12 for games. Oh god, Goldman will rip him to pieces. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be that great to watch. I think Blazer is gone now. Blazer could have played someone. He played Sice, but that's about it. No, I don't think he can play now. So I'm just looking at who's online. I don't think I can hustle anybody else right now. But if something does become available, I am free to cast for the next 6 or 7 hours. Obviously, I've got some stuff to do, but I can pencil that in whenever. So for the time being, I think I might call this stream just where it is. But stay tuned to my channel. I'm not going to rule out coming back later today, my time. It could be I need some time, but I can maybe rush if he responds. I'll just tell Goldman I can come back later. Might cast that series, see how it goes, but I'm going to call the stream here, and I will be streaming again later on. Could be in the next hour, could be in the next couple of hours. Stay tuned to my channel, and I'll do my best to stream as often as I can. I'll see you in the next cast.